Good morning. As you mentioned, this is a Mexican holiday and celebration. It is celebrated in other Hispanic countries as well and areas. And I'm standing between two gentlemen who know quite a bit about it. So we're going to get a bit of an education for those of you who maybe don't know as much about the Dia de los Muertos. I'm standing next to Robert and Roberto. And there is that was not pre-planned.
I know, right?
but you have very similar names, and you said there's a word for that.
Yes, when we do have a similar name, same name, so instead of me calling him Robert, which sounds kind of awkward, say, hey, Tocayo. Tocayo is something that we do and say, Roberto. So, Tocayo, ¿cómo estás? Hey. That's what we do.
I love that,
yes.
Tocayo. It's a connection that the two of you share.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Yeah,
yes.
Very neat. So, okay, Dia de los Muertos, and we're kind of standing in front. We've got like a skeleton here and ofrenda. We're standing next to an altar of sorts. So this is something very different from maybe somebody who's not familiar with this. Can you sort of tell me what's going on here?
Sure. So this is an ofrenda or an altar that was put together by the parents who are with us today of the children who are served by the program called Compás. That stands for Center of Music and Performing Arts Southwest. And that is one of the programs of the Southwest Detroit Business Association. And so what the altar does is it's a tribute in honor of loved ones who have passed. And so what it involves is putting out some of their favorite foods, some of the things that used to do, photographs. This particular one is a tribute to both Mexican and Spanish celebrities, entertainers, singers who have passed. You see Frida up on the upper right. Jose passed a couple of months ago. So what this does is basically call the loved one back so you can remember them and they can stay in your hearts and continue to live on.
Continue to live on in your heart. So it's about a celebration of their lives and a celebration that they are, staying with you. And you grew up in Panama, born here in the United States, grew up in Panama,
yes.
And you celebrated it also, but
do.
a little differently. There's different interpretations of the holiday in different areas. What do you remember most about the tradition, or what is the most important thing about the tradition for you and your family?
To us, which is more to go to the cemeteries, just clean up around and everything. So that's something that we do on November 2nd. It's a very, like I said to you earlier, it's a sad day, for us. But we don't celebrate with the sugar skulls or the altar. To me, this is all beautiful as well, to remember our loved ones.
It is beautiful, and there's people who are energized and dressed in costumes.
Yes.
There's dance. You led Zumba, which was so energized, and with your team, with Samantha. Yeah, you guys are fantastic.
Oh, yeah.
And teaching karate and Zumba in the neighborhood. So you have such an incredible opportunity to meet some new people and learn a little bit about Dia de los Muertos. It's happening right now. The run is going on, but there's also vendors here. There are, it's just a really incredible thing. We're going to be exploring a little bit more throughout the morning. And I'll toss things back to you.